Hi there, Dayz 1.26 Experimental is about to be launched and the devs have just run a stream, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what to expect. I think one of the most important things is this, that 1.26 Experimental will run for a period of time, a month, 2 months, however long. And once it's finished, it will go to stable at the same time they release the DLC, the new map, Frostline, and a lot of the stuff that's in Frostline and the new map will be in the Experimental that we're about to play.
Will the 1.26 stable release be before Frostline DLC release? Or if it will be like simultaneous?
It's a simultaneous release, yeah.
Okay.
So first off, let's have a look at the revamped fishing. You can now craft wooden fishing hooks using a short stick and a knife. There's also lures dotted around that you can pick up, loot off fishing boats and the like. These are a hook and bait combined. You're also now able to dig up larger quantities of bait, worms, using the two variants of shovel in the game. That's going to be handy for the colder maps. Fishing itself has become more interactive. There's visual and audible cues telling you whether or not you've caught something, more buttons to press, exciting stuff. So once you've got your fish and you got it all set up, you will notice that there are different temperatures. The icon has changed. There's no longer an actual temperature. It's denoted by a colour. And once you've got your fish cooking, it will change colour to different levels of heat. And then once it's cooked, it will be red hot and you'll see smoke coming off it, steam coming off it, whatever you like. And you can't eat it until it's cooled down a little bit, otherwise it will do you some damage. As you can see here from the down arrow on the health symbol. Once we've got the icons up, I'll share with you some detail of the extra depth coming to the game in the form of player comfort. And I don't want to read all this lot out on the screen, but pause the vid if you want to have a look through it. The summary I've taken from it is that the player now has dual layers of their temperature stat that affects gameplay, right the way from burning through resources to shaking when handling weapons. There's also extra depth added to the medical system, including a new stage of the common cold, and if it's not treated now, it's going to lead to pneumonia, which is likely going to be a slow and painful death. Two animals in the game. We've got the hare, the bunny rabbit. Cute little devil, right? Look at him beaking out. And you've got the fox as well. Also another cute little dude as well. It has to be said, both of these animals you might be reluctant to kill, but they do provide you with some food. And you might be needing this food because there's another change that's been made. The predator animals, the wolves and the bear, no longer provide food that you can just eat. If you eat it, it will give you a disease that you will then have to try and cure. So no free food delivery systems from those particular types. So wolves can't really provide food anymore, but if you manage to kill one, not shooting it in the head, then you will be rewarded with this lovely new hat. Not sure if there's one available for the bear, that wasn't shown. A couple of quick notes on the gameplay changes. You can't spin all the way around when drinking now, you only can turn to your sides. If you want to force feed someone, you have to face them. You get no more sneaking human steaks up their arse. Also, a number of new clothing and cosmetic items. Only got to see the odd one or two. This shamar that can actually go to the neck or onto the head. Various different colours available for that. And also quite a dramatic change in the carriage capacity of your clothing. Not the backpack as yet, but all the other items have been quite dramatically decreased. So you're going to have to make choices about what you want to carry. Also got a new server browser coming. Much cleaner. All the stuff, information's over on the right in a separate panel, and then you've got all the main details in the middle. And then finally, we've got some changes being made to terrain and object visibility. I think they said on stream it would go up to 4 kilometers. Now, your network bubble is not going to be affected. You can't see a player 4 kilometers away, but you can see a town. So if your computer can cope with it, you'll be able to see a lot more of the extending scenery. So it allows you to sort of navigate better. We can see Zelenogorsk here from the top of Green Mountain. That was never possible. I like the way that the fog sort of brings it in to make it sort of not look fake. It sort of edges out properly. I think that's a reasonable change. I think I've covered everything there for the 1.26 experimental. We're just looking over here now at the new map, Sakal. That's coming Q4. Not long now. And when this, as I said, when this 1.26 hits, it's going to have a lot of the features that this map that we're looking at is going to have. It's going to be very exciting to play this new 1.26 experimental. Looking forward to it. It should be released possibly next week. Fingers crossed. I'll catch you all later.